Okay. Good evening again,
Will give you school will give you only knowledge. Wisdom, it comes from God.
My name is Marianne, and I'm in a position of the PM.
When we speak truth.
Here in Finland,
but it is very, very hard to accept to those wicked and those greedy, pride
and today I have special news for
people. So my people, if you look all these things, check our balance, you will see say this set of people will be say we want it. Prime Minister don't talk, but they don't come out, come make it clear. Say they can never bow. But you want make people bow for you. What is the need? The only thing when me I want to talk is say how it will stop to the mention Prime Minister name. I will be very happy because above all these things, so who would know? I thank God say good people don't already stand up and we are following the right path, and I will be the next. But I know say everything with this not be about our acting Prime Minister, not be about our information minister, not be about me. The main gets now our Prime Minister, because all these things when this woman they do so, if to say maybe we not stand up, we not stand our ground as we stand today, so by now, you know, now different story for it. We check our person will come out, even attack our lobbies. Somebody like Alias, they don't talk so many manner of things. But you know, we see they talk as before. These people have already been marked for destruction. There is no remedy. You don't get how they want to come back. But now only the ignorant ones, all those ones they still get opportunity, because the opportunity where they, but if, as for that, you must bow. And the other one, the other way they for France, that one so where they wear hat, where big party. As you don't old, no get sense. You know say it, at least with her old age, supposed to be respect herself, at least that prideness don't enter. So now next. So they pray, they say, once we say we'll see. Because you see, the kingdom of God, not be everybody like enter. Not be everybody like to enter that kingdom of God. So as it be like this, so now nobody will fit us say he don't know he right from he left. So anybody will want to continue to do anything. He say he don't get any. He clears and make up in mind. Say even you say today, tomorrow, even if our Prime Minister now come at life on TV, they broadcast and they say like this woman will come out in next minute, he will come Prime Minister talk. So anybody will be saying anybody see this thing from this angle, may just forget. But now my own opinion be this. All this attack when I see is a direct attack to continue to indict our Prime Minister, but it doesn't hold water. It can, and it has already failed. So that's why you see say now, if you even watch now, people now don't people, many people now don't withdraw from her. No more views. So it's now lack of words. So me, I not go even come here now, come to the talk about our own matter, because the thing now will be on board now is that on Monday will be tomorrow. Now be the one of our now be the inauguration of Donald Trump, and Alliance, our lobbyists don't come out because of many gossip and many talk. I don't know whether we don't come across that video. Don't come out now, don't bring one video, the real video and evidence to show that yes, it's working. So much when I want to talk, but I just say make una leave all those people, make them continue to discuss it. Because at the end of the day, we will see who will win this race. Thank you very much. I'll leave my mic here. This one, everybody is
Mazi,
reconnecting.
are you still
Okay.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Everybody's reconnecting. I don't know from your end who are on the mic still
Fine, yeah,
here.
but it has dropped a lot of speakers. I see people dropped.
Yes,
Mazi
please.
University to refresh. Yeah, to refresh the space, please.
Yeah, they are attacking it. I can't even see anybody
Yeah, Sister
requesting.
Helen, please continue. I'm out here, okay?
I'm not seeing anybody from my side now requesting or on mic apart from the
Okpa, and Anang. Okpa and Anaga, if you're there, if you want to speak, please
because
unmute
he's on
yourself.
listener here.
Mazin also is
Yeah,
done.
you have the mic. He's a listener, so you can be calling the people that are on mic for me.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. We can hear
Mazi,
you.
good morning. Good morning.
Ndewonu. Unabolachi.
I Bola Chutoma.
Ndewonu. I joined this space now after the this morning call I received. I slept early enough. I was in the fundraising due to some circumstances that surrounded my activities yesterday. I was sleeping when I was saying something. I don't know what I was saying. So after logging, I have about so many calls concerning the last night fundraising. And somebody called me a
first government that we're working with was working with our prime minister before everything, because these are Biafra struggles, and let us not be discouraged when we're during fundraising or anything. No, the whole numbers did not appear. Thank you, my people. I leave my mic here till next time.
Thank you very much, our
Please kindly let me know. Attorney of our Prime Minister from Finland, you are welcome. We are on live with Biafran people. Can you please deliver the message that the Prime Minister asked you to deliver to the acting Prime Minister? Can you speak a little bit louder so that the Biafran people can hear you? Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me in.
Yeah, please kindly give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna try to see if it can be audible a little bit. Give me 1 second.
It's okay. We can hear. We can hear.
Okay. All right. Is she coming out clearly?
Yes, she's coming.
She is. All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening again, sisters and brothers. Kedu kime. My name is Marianne, and I speak in a position of Mr. PM civil lawyer here in Finland, and also his Finnish political advisor, which job I have been doing years already. And today I have special news for you, since I am delivering direct message from his own words, using his very own words, which I got to know today when I visited the PM directly, privately, 3.5 hours in the place he is held in custody. So his clear message is that everybody, every single soul, should fall back to the original structure of Biafran Republic government in exile. The PM is very aware that there is some organization, other, but that entity or whatsoever entity should not be the place for Biafrans now. Only and solely the original Biafran Republic government in exile, what Simon Self has laid up, and what Mr. Ogetsugu Kere is acting now as an acting prime minister. That is why, because the PM wants to show the world that Biafran people can govern themselves instead of getting into a fight between one another or between entity or another, vice versa, that the Biafran people are capable of uniting themselves even stronger despite little differences there might exist. So specifically, the PM said that let everyone, sister and brother, on Madame Gonzi Orabuese's list from the 6th of December 2024, which means her cabinet, should fall back to the original structure. And this may sound a little bit straight, but the PM is very straight man. And this is his organization and his will and his agenda, which he fights for. And he has so many things he wants to tell you and explain you. But now the solemn thing is that he wishes is that you people listen and take this seriously, so we are capable of fighting the Biafra good cause together and unite. This is the message I want to tell you. And God bless you all. God bless Biafra.
Thank you.
God bless
Oh,
you.
Thank
God bless
you.
you.
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much. Our
Thank
Prime
you.
Bless
Minister.
you too.
Thank you.
Attorney,
Okay.
thank
Bless
you.
you too. Bless you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you
and
so
this
much.
next, I'm going to call our CROC, Honorable Mazi Emma, because this message is also related to him, for him to
Fulani. She knows how to talk. Use his sweet words, sweet talk to deceive people. So our PM is not somebody that talks too much, but she have something. He have
and with
something in
this,
his
I'm
brain.
just going to
It's
have
not to
a
talk,
minute
not to do.
to.
But you see now, this period now, the guy don't they brush up in talking. Honestly, this thing that happen, you don't they brushing up a lot of people. The quality where you get inside, you don't they come outside. You don't they come outside. Even me say when they talk like that, I know sabi, I know be a person who know sabi talk. You understand? But I'll try force myself to talk. This Biafrans out there, something where sabi do. Sabi do am before. If you have opportunity, because of the spirit of Biafra, you begin to do that thing. You will not say you go begin do it like say you be professional inside that thing. So I really thank God for this thing, but we win. We must win. We must win. But let's just wait for them and see what they have to say before we know the next level, how we will start debunking them. So thank you all. May God bless us all. Now Chukwu Okike Abịama.
Thank you. So let me ask this question. Please, I just want to ask this question because sometimes there are some things I will see like this. I don't know what to say. See, I saw the news the other day. Yoruba governors, when they are having they have meeting because of this terrorists. I've never heard that any governor in Biafra land sit down one place and discuss about terrorists. Why?
Because the terrorists are the Nigerian government, and the governors in the south are I mean, they just want power. They cannot pass it down. If they do, then something will happen to them. So they don't want to lose their job. Just as they don't want to lose their job when Biafra comes, because if Biafra comes, they have automatically lost their job. So their problem is majorly Biafra. It's majorly freedom. They have to stop freedom than to organize and fight against terrorists that have taken over people's farmland. These people are not for you. They are incapable of protecting their own people. You know, they see what they happen for a Kaland. Our people know they go farm. Even the one where they go, you not fit go alone. You must get, now you have to pay security group of people. One go carry gun follow you as you go farm like bodyguard. So now another inequality is not happening again. Those who do not have money to pay this group of boys, which indirectly some of these boys also have access to these terrorists. So for you to be safe, they need to guide you to your farm. If things are happening, no, never ever expect that these governors in the south or in the southeast will organize to find out how to fight the terrorists. They will continue to fight you and I, who is fighting against the terrorists. The Yorubas are now beginning to, in short, the Yorubas are learning from Biafran freedom fighters, the Yoruba leaders. It is here we will present, show their video as the Fulanis kill their kings, kill them in their villages and collect taxes. Them they see them now. And they have been ignoring it for so long. Now they are beginning to wake up to say, waiting these men they talk. Na true too. This is our own land. How can you do that to yourself? Because you just want money. You know what is money? That thing you are, it's vanity upon vanity. If you lose your freedom, you lose the integrity of your land, then that money is useless. So they are now beginning to organize themselves to see how they can, but Yoruba can never be able to fight against anything, except if we do alliance with somebody. Yoruba are people who uses other people's head to survive. They can't survive alone. If Yorubas can survive alone, Nigeria would have been disintegrated a long time ago now. If Yorubas believe that they can manage the resources in their land and manage themselves, they will be the one fighting for secession, and they would have done that long time ago. Yorubas can only use your head, and they learn from other people, but now, and they have ability to apply knowledge, but not absolutely. Even that meeting they are having now, how to curb the issue with terrorism in Yoruba land, it's not going to be successful. Because right there in that meeting, the Fulanis are among the people having that meeting. That is why it's not going to succeed. It's going to meet with compromise, just as we have had it. Yoruba will tell you that Biafran people are savage. They sabotage themselves and they kill themselves because they don't know, they are not in Biafra land to actually see the real truth. But now that if they intend to wake up, Fulani is taking over their villages and their towns, even in their government. Fulani is there. So they will now experience the same thing that the Biafrans have been experienced for so many years.
The reason why I ask this question is because all these politicians in Biafra land, these people are very useless. Because I've never seen these people wake up one morning and discuss anything about insecurity. You see all of them, they will just keep quiet there. As if they just say anything now, Fulani will remove them from office. You understand?
Yes, now, because you see those your king, Dokpa.
No,
They
no,
have
no,
they
no.
have like 50-50 heads. They were
Kings,
giving 50-50
Kings.
heads
You
of
know me, I always speak against kings. Now, all those ones, they are those
including
ones.
Okopa. They gave them 50-50 heads of
All those
cows.
kings you're seeing. I know many of all those politicians and those kings. They have cows that Fulani are controlling now. I have all
Yeah.
those information. But the thing is that it's very painful to see that you will sit down and watch a foreigner killing your own people and trying to take over your land, and you keep quiet because of what? Because of your own personal interest, and it's very bad. You understand? Because you want to hold power, you want money. One day you will die and leave this money, but your children will continue to live. This is one of the most important things that anybody, any human being, is supposed to think first. If you die today, no matter the kind of money you have, if you die today, you are gone. But your children will continue. There are poor people. They don't have nothing. They have nothing. But their children are richer than many. Who their parents left millions of dollars safe. The poor people who don't have anything, their children are richer than them today. But those people, their parents have nothing before they die. You understand? This today, as we are speaking here now, you can not wake up tomorrow. Understand? So when you are talking about everything about you is money, personal interest, you want to keep everything for yourself. You don't care about your community, you don't care about your people, everything they are passing through, you don't care. All you care about is your personal interest, your own money. No, that is not how things are supposed to be. You understand? So it's very painful, sha, because sometimes now what this all this Fulani herdsmen that is doing this thing, some of them, if you hold them, some of them they don't speak English, they don't speak anything safe. They speak, some of them will be speaking French. Eh? When did the British company called Nigeria having a French speaking part in the country? I don't understand what is going on. You know, and these were governors, so these politicians will keep quiet. None of them want to say anything. They just decided to keep quiet because their children are no longer living in the zoo. You know,
Their children are not
so
there.
they don't care about the life of other people. Well, let's move the mic. Time, shall tell.
All right. Thank you.
I said time, shall tell.
Yes, time will tell, sir. Time will tell. Time has a way of correcting everything.
I want to add something
Everything
to what
dependent.
Ife said. University, you know, our people,
Mm.
our people are the kind of people that they care about their business too much that they forget that the security of their people is the most important thing. They care about work, how to make money. They just want to just go and make money because, you know, the situation that the zoo has put several people in this place is just, you know, you must have to work before you make ends meet. You just have to focus on that work. They are driving our people away from the critical things that are more important to them, to just be working and, you know, finding means of making money to feed your family. You know, so it makes so many Biafrans now, they will now shift from this is a multidimensional way of, you know, suffering Biafrans. They are driving our people away from just, you know, concentrating to know that they have traits that is visible, you know, to just working and making ends meet to feed their family. So it makes so many people that should really happening, you know, they have no time. They are using that time to work, just to work to make ends meet here in the zoo. You mean our people just forget that there is pertinent issue that is going to annihilate them in the nearest future. So they don't talk about it. They just want to have opportunity, let them just go and be marketing, doing buying and selling, which is the big challenge in Biafra land now. Our people need to wake up and smell the coffee and realize that jihad is at hand. They are coming. They are in our midst. They are everywhere. If you come to this place I am right now, you will see them everywhere. They are sleeping on. If you go to inside town now, they are sleeping on the road. See, in the night you see them moving droves. They are everywhere. You don't know who they are. They are just sleeping on the road every day. Wake up and smell the coffee, Biafrans. Stop buying and selling and thinking everything is normal when everything is in shambles. Buying and selling no go help anybody. This 21st century, we things are moving on. People all over the world are moving into some better things. It's not nice that we are just doing and buying and selling, and the Fulani will take us over. Thank you. This is just what I want to say.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let's move the mic 3 minutes so that before I will play this, I will play the.
Please come back. I wanted to give
Yes,
you mic since
after
you are
this,
not there.
I will
Get
play
run.
this thing yesterday.
Mm. Let's exhaust the mic. Those who are on mic first, sir. Veteran Dragon, please. You have the mic, sir. Defense, please come back. I was going to give you the mic before. Go ahead, dear friend. Put
Yeah.
your mouth.
Okay. Thank you so much. University, I thank you so much. Please, I don't know whether my voice is coming out because I've been having some technical issue. Is my voice coming out?
It's coming out now, loud and clear.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Hello?
Hello,
Go
Biafra.
ahead, sir. Go ahead.
If it's in my network or
And me
It's
too.
from
I can't hear
veteran.
him. He's having network challenges.
It's from veteran.
if remove my co-host, make we
You
keep
can't
it.
hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You can't
I
hear me.
can
You
hear
can't
you
hear
now.
me.
You were breaking.
You can't hear me.
It's okay now.
You can't hear me.
Veteran, see what you will do. Off your mic. Let me tell you what to do if the network is so bad in your phone.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, but it's still cracking.
Yes.
Go on.
Can you hear
Okay.
us?
Go on,
I can
sir.
hear you.
Don't worry.
Okay. Thank
Continue,
you so
continue.
much. Let me be very brief. Thank you so much for all you're doing. University, Dr. Fine, and all our ministers here, all the gallant Biafrans, great Biafrans. I salute every one of you. Great Jamhuri, thank you. Mr. Snow, our new, thank you. Thank every one of you. I just want to be brief. Heaven intervened in our affairs, and we are so glad and very happy today to hear from our Prime Minister through our attorney, and even our APM said he had a chat with him for almost 30 minutes. So yesterday was a very interesting day. Now today is going to be a defining moment. Today is going to be a defining day, a day of decision. So if today she has scheduled a space, she falls out of line. If today she makes any contrary assertion, if today she still sticks to her gun, then we shall intervene and we shall regard her as enemy worse than if there's any English like that, enemy worse than the Fulanis. So let's watch out for today. If any one of them still stands on the other side and refuse to fall in line, then it is very clear who they are and who they are working for. And I am so glad that what happened, that we have to, a lot of things have to be revealed. So let them come out clear and tell us who they are, and we shall treat them accordingly. Biafrans, let's remain strong. Thank God our Prime Minister has spoken. This is very, very important that we heard from him. So let's on with speed now. Look forward to great news coming. Thank you, Biafra Airborne. I want to thank all the men for standing their ground. The three wise men, they fought a good fight of faith. Thank you, every one of you on space, for what you are doing for us. May Elohim continue to encourage and bless. We are going to see Biafra, and we're going to see Biafra healthy and strong and to rejoice. In Jesus' name, thank you.
Amen. Diokpa. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it brief. Dear friend, please make it brief so that your brothers and sisters can talk. And I think Udom has spoken. Ekweme, before we go to ancestral, let's say give to Ekweme. Ekweme, you have the mic, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Fellow Biafrans, I greet all of you. I am still remain your brother Mazi Chikadibia Ikweme. I want to use this opportunity to thank all of you for the work that you are doing for Biafrans. It will never be in vain. Mazi Ife, Mazi University, Dr. Ifani, all of you, Sister Stella, I can see all of you. I want to thank you so very much. You are all wonderful and you're doing amazing job for the total emancipation and restoration of our nation, Biafra. Right now, I want to use this medium to let all of us know that what we are doing is not ordinary. But anytime any of you and I made a mistake, there are a lot of bloods of our brothers flowing in our land. Any single mistake that we make, the enemy, they will use that opportunity to maximize on that mistake to be able to kill our brothers and sisters at home. Take for example, in the space of this 1 month or thereabout, or 2 months thereabout, that our PM went in for questioning. See what Madam Ngozi Orabueze and done to this liberation movement. Look at what they have done. What this woman did at Helsinki, at Finland 2024. It is nothing but a queue. That is a queue. It is a queue. She staged the queue and she carried it out, and she's somehow succeeding. But I want to thank somebody like Sonia Barawa. I want to thank somebody like Mazi Success. I want to thank somebody like our acting Prime Minister, Mazi Nkere. I want to thank somebody like General Butuzo. I want to thank somebody like Madam Stella. I want to thank somebody like, Dr. David. So many of you people are wonderful. You stood your ground. You stood your ground. You are fighting the battle with everything in you. And that is how it's supposed to be. Because if we fail to do this thing that we are doing now, fighting for our liberation, I am telling you, all of us, just like our leader Mazen Andekano said, if you fail to fight for your liberation, Fulani will wipe everybody away. They are already everywhere. Every corner they are there. Every corner they are there. So I want to encourage all of us. Don't think we should not be carried away. You think that Ngozi Rabes doesn't know what she's doing. She's already told all of you that she is former governor of Edo State, Obaseki's brother, Don Pedro Obaseki, is her classmate, and that they are relating there, that he says he's his friend. And you know what happened before the Edo election? Obaseki was hated right now. The forces fighting with him then everywhere. So they used his brother, Obaseki used his brother as gamble, because if not that APC in Edo today bought into that idea and they decided to pardon Obaseki, Godwin Obaseki, otherwise it would have been in EFCC now. They would have men fighting him. Oshomo led them, a lot of fighting, even his
even this current governor wanted to assassinate him.
Even the current governor, Ayete Tiwa or what, is fighting him. So they struck a deal. They used Ngozi Orabueze to struck a deal. They told Pedro Obaseki, former governor, if you can make sure that by all means Simon Ekpa is stopped, we'll pardon you. Remember what Oshomole said, that if you are in APC, all your sins will be forgiven. So that is exactly what happened. He traded with our intelligence because this lady is there. Ojuku's wife, Bianca, who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs for State, she's there. So they used her, used the Mazin Namodekano's wife, then used Ngozi Orabueze and struck the deal. And struck the deal. That was exactly what happened. And look at the after effect. See what happened in Uli. The zoo, the Nigerian military went to Uli and was killing people like chicken, using machete, using axe, using all manner of things, butchering people, both girls, both little girls, both men. Is it what we are going to be doing? We'll be on space, we'll be talking of Ngozi Orabueze, and you're talking of whether to pardon her or not to pardon her. When she was the mastermind, she was the master of the coup plotter that took place in Finland. And he said we should forgive her, pardon her. Why people that are already dead, that died in the course of this her silly business with the zoo, and you say he should be forgiven, that they should fall into place. Fall into which place? They should fall into which place? They should fall into which place? There is no space for them. There is no space for the fallen angels. Fallen angels has their space in the hellfire, not in the midst of human beings. They have no place. They have lost it. If you give them space now, they are going to do worse than what they have done. So you don't give them a space. How can you give you see somebody killing you and you're still embracing him? I don't know how we Africans, especially we Igbos, I don't know how we reason. Somebody is killing you and you're still embracing him and you're still following him, clapping for him for her. Yeah? It's not done anywhere. What we are passing through is momentary. It's not a temporal something. Everybody should, I mean, tighten up your belt and walk with wisdom. When you know the truth, you know the truth. When you hear the truth, you know this is the truth I'm hearing. And by their fruit, we shall know them. And out of the abundance of their heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever you're listening, whatever you're hearing people saying, watch it, evaluate it, assimilate it, think about it properly before coming out to join them or start a fight. Not to fight. So I want to encourage us to never to relent. We should continue with the fight of the struggle of our liberation. It shall all end well. It shall all end in praises. That is already guaranteed and assured of Chukwu Okike Abịama to his people. I want to thank all of you once again. Let me yield my mic. Let some people add their own view. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I remember Azuchi Kadibe Kweme. Thank you.
If a please bring Nkiruka on the co-host, because Dr. Ifeanyi is about to go to work now, and if he come back, you can take me to listening.
I'm here already.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nkiru, I can't see Nkiru. Wait. Okay, I screwed down before.
All right.
I screwed up before. All right. Thank you so much, Nkiru. Defense is back. Let us take a defense. Thank you very much, Ekweme, for that. That's a very, very wonderful one. The IBM in Igodomigodo knows all this story. They have all this intelligence, these things you're talking about. Even now, the plans that is coming from the Oba of Benin, and all of them, they have all those information, and now they plotted against. The people in the Oba of Benin had even believed that Obaseki is working for Biafra or something sort of. They have tried to assassinate that guy even without his knowledge. So there are a lot of wickedness and evil and hypocrisy and darkness inside that place. So, and IBM, very soon, IBM will overgrown all those things and place them where they have to be. All right. Okay. So let us proceed. Defense, are you there, please?
Let me try to know if my network is not permit me. Can you hear me?
Professor, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Special
Professor,
greeting.
I'm very proud of you. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, we are all trying our best. You know, brothers and sisters, we must continue educating our people in order for them to understand what we are really fighting for. Most especially the difference between an organization and a government. So that is where people always get confused because they are yet to understand how a government functions or how liberational government functions. This is the main thing that made our people to derail. Because if you watch the statement from their leader, the leader of the breakaway group, on that particular stance, where she said they always talk chatter. You know, when she make that statement, you should try to elaborate what she meant by that word, chatter. It means ignorance, because disregard. That is what is ringing inside her brain. If, let's put it that she was fighting for Biafra, that is that case. But in the other way around, if somebody was sent on a mission to mimic as if she was one of us, she has to disregard everything. She will do as if things that are important are less important. And those that are following them, if they are not of the know of the importance of that thing that she always disregard, for example, in this case, chatter. If they are ignorant about the meaning of a chatter, they will always, go astray. Having said that, because my own is always like that, I always like going to the base. In page 23 of the charter of the Confederating State of Biafra, I want us to listen very, very carefully so that we will understand the main deal. Okay. It says that is the Biafran Charter, definition of charter. This document, the Biafra Charter, the charter is the organic and the foundational agreement for the establishment of a national structure, governance structure, governing authority, and a basic code of conduct for the functionaries and the peoples of Biafra. That is the meaning of the charter. It is everything. The charter is everything concerning Biafra, the people of Biafra, code of conduct, the authority. Very important. Let's go straight to the arrangement, the way it is arranged here. The Biafra Charter is a formal instrument which at once constitutes 1. Authority, 2. Mandate, 3. Contract, 4. Memorandum, 5. Terms of reference, 6. References or reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go to number 1 in its explanation. Authority. What is the meaning of authority? What is the meaning of power? Most of the times our people say, this person is powerful. He has power. He or she has power. Look at the way she is talking. She's speaking with power. She has power. No. You might have power, but if you don't have authority, that your power is meaningless. Our people need to understand the hierarchy here. Number 1 is the authority, according to the arrangement in the charter, which means anything you are doing must have a base in the charter. You cannot do without the charter. If you disregard the charter, you say chara. As you used to say, chara means that she doesn't understand the meaning of the charter. When you apply your power, it has no authority. It means it is baseless. It means It is illegitimate. People should know the meaning of legitimacy. Legitimacy has to do with you doing things in accordance with the law. And in our own case, it is the charter. The importance of the charter is that gives authority or authorization to our lobbies. The lobbies has as a reference point in whatever they're doing, in whatever office they are going to represent Biafra, they have the reference point from the charter. So our people are advised to please go and master the charter. It is inside that charter that the people of Biafra has that power, as Montesquieu said, that democracy is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. It is also through the charter that we had that impetus and the authorization to do what? To form a constitution. And the constitution says that without the approval or the accent given to it by the people, such a constitution is null and void. Let me read from point 2. It's the purpose of the charter again. The primary purpose of the charter is to establish an enduring national structure, governance structure, and basic code of conduct for the people and the functionaries as directed by the people of Biafra, which contribute to and inform a future national constitution. Why I'm explaining this like this is for those who don't understand how things function to really understand how it is. That is, the charter is supreme to the constitution because the reference point of the constitution is the charter. That is the reason why the Biafran Prime Minister, the Biafran spokesmanship, made it very, very mandatory that for us to be legitimate, for all the activities, for the realization of Biafra to be legitimate, we must gather in Helsinki in October 2023 to make what you call, that is to approve our charter, to vote and give accent to our charter so that henceforth it will become a law, a leading principle, and it is that only document that gives us legitimacy and authority, and that is
Minister, your network is breaking. Oh, I can't hear you what you're saying. It's breaking. It's jumping. It's cracking.
Okay, I will later connect. Don't worry, I will later connect later. Okay, I will later connect. I use my mic for now.
Nkiru, please take Stella, so that Stella can just go. I know that Uchenna has spoken before. He will speak to Uchenna and ancestral this thing.
Okay, that's fine. Come.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I salute you, Dr. Ife. Salute you, Dr. Nkiru, Dr. University, Dr. Ifeanyi, Dr. Chibike, Dr. Veteran, Dr. Mr. J, Dr. Mercy 334, Dr. Ancestral Warriors, Dr. Defense, Dr. Uchenna, Dr. Honorable Snow, Dr. Shimon, our own real doctor is here. Dr. Shimon, I salute you. Dr. Helen is here. Dr. Eunice, I salute you. Dr. Erico, Dr. Tutus, good morning. Dr. Igbo, the progenitor of black, I salute you. Dr. Babe, I salute you. Dr. Mazi Eze, I salute you. Dr. Emmanuel, Gentle Biafra 2, Simon Eba, I salute you. Dr. Ata Ejike, I salute you. Dr. Casey Sunshine Band, I salute you. Dr. Wanyi, stop moving, oh. Dr. Wanyi, Tugo. Wani Tugo. Hey, I salute you. Dr. Biafra Free Energy Tech. Biafra Jimmy. Biafra Oboni. Hey. Obweni. Okay. Obweni. Okay. Obweni Ola. I salute you. Dr. Chinedu. Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwu. Dr. Duri. Dr. Ezebina here. Dr. Mary. Dr. Simon Eba Ikuku, the gentle breeze. Salute you. Dr. Clement. Salute you. Dr. Emeka Socrates. I salute you. Dr. Chooks. I salute you. Dr. Aji. I salute you. Dr. Augustina. Dr. Senator. Dr. Nelwem. Dr. Totivile. Dr. Odenanwa. Our own Dr. Ben Owabo. I salute you. Dr. Kos. Hey. Dr. Louis John. Dr. Ama Biafra. Dr. Chinedu Ago. Dr. Sa Chinedu. Salute you. Dr. Emmy. Salute you. Dr. Ada. I salute you. Dr. Dr. Frank Agude. I salute you. Dr. Judgment. I salute you. Dr. Simon Eba Oriako. Hey! I salute you. I will change my name. Dr. Ekberima Media. Hey, I salute you. Dr. Chisam. I salute you. Dr. Emeka. And Dr. Ezechukwu. I salute you. Dr. Simon Ekpa Boniface. I salute you. Doctors are many here. Dr. Collins. Dr. UC. Dr. Chuma. Dr. Evim. Dr. Nkechi. And Dr. Chidabere. Dr. Lobi. Dr. Kalmin River. Dr. Godwing. No, hold on. Dr. Godwin Good. I salute you. Dr. Mbapa. Hey, I salute you. Dr. Ozi Best. Dr. Amadioha. Hey, Dr. Nwakego. Dr. Don. Dr. James. Dr. David Eze. Dr. Kelechi. Dr. Attitude. Dr. Prospero. Dr. Eze Silas. Dr. Peter Kafo. Dr. Everything. I salute you. Dr. Ihu, Dr. Dr. Au revoir. I salute you, Dr. Maka, Dr. Odogu, Dr. Mr. UE, Dr. Michael, Dr. Chiboy, Dr. Freedom, Dr. Akpabem. Hey. Dr. Here. Dr. ZWO. Stop moving. Dr. ZWOPLUSZW. I salute you. I set him up. Dr. Euche, Dr. Edith, Dr. Louis, Dr. Aloka, Ale Chukwu, Dr. Oscar, Dr. Steven, Dr. Hita, Dr. Alex, Dr. Dennis, Dr. Obigwe, Dr. Chika, Dr. NSPPD. I want to set him up. Dr. Andy Jazz, I salute you. Oh, good morning, Dr. Heats. Good morning, everyone. All the doctors in the house, you guys are just amazing. You know, senior citizen yesterday slept like a baby. I don't know about you. Me, I slept very well. In fact, you know, I will sleep and turn around and people inside the space. Hey, these people are still on. I slept back. You guys are amazing. So I want to shout out to our Deputy Information Minister. I salute you, Doctor Deputy Information Minister. I salute you. Yesterday you were just I salute you. You know, and to all the Biafran medias, you guys are just amazing for the good job. You understand? You know, we are fighting for our freedom. It's not a joke. You know, so I want to shout out to all of you. I want to appreciate all of you. Ife that doesn't sleep anymore. Nkiru that doesn't sleep anymore. Mazdake. You know, all of you. That guy, all of you. I want to salute all of you for the good job you have done. You know, at least to tell the world, to communicate to the world about what is going on in our lives and in our land, about how Nigeria has been dealing with us so many ways, you understand, and tell the world about over almost 60 million Biafrans voted yes to exit Nigeria, to tell the world that we are ready to occupy our land, and that we are ready to fight and remove all the traces of Nigeria terrorist, Islamic terrorist government in our land and push them back to the northern Nigeria where they came from, so that we can be free people. So I want to shout out, today is our fundraising. Come and support our liberation. Donate to our liberation. Now we have heard the truth. We have heard all the things going on. At least we are no more confused. I also want to shout out to our brothers and sisters to adhere to the instructions our PM has given to us. You know, I want to thank all the people that have collected one bullet or the other, one water or the other, because of this freedom. You understand? And this is opportunity. We have to obey our PM. Our PM told us to take them back. So we also want to create the room where our brothers and sisters can come back without shame, without threat. So when you are speaking today, from now onwards, consider your brothers and sisters. Our PM told us that. It's a command we must follow. You
Sister
understand?
Stella,
Ma'am.
good morning. Sorry to interject you, but the woman says she's not going to listen to PM from detention.
Who is that?
Honorable Fulani.
Okay. Honorable Fulani said so already.
Yeah, she's not going to listen to anybody
When
from.
did she say this?
It's her irats.
So it's not her now. The real thing is her. Let's hear her. And then the most important thing also, for our brothers and sisters that are still confused, because you know some people have taken it as a contract amongst them, but there are some innocent ones amongst them that don't understand what is what and which is which. This is the people we are paving a way for. You understand? So from today onwards, you must, and you know, when you're attacking Ngozi, they will be offended. It's just like somebody attacking our APM, you will be offended. So from today, from now onwards, hold on first. Let's understand. Allow Ngozi to speak. Allow her members to hear Ngozi. And then from there, we'll know what to do. But today, cease this attack, please. We don't need it. Our lobbies also have also told us. Let me give you what he said. We must focus on the more important things now and forget the drama, our lobby said. So we must focus. So if you don't know what to discuss, go to our information minister. You see all the news coming out there. We know our common enemy, and our common enemy is Nigeria government. Musa is the real enemy. You see, this is how they roll. They always bring our brothers, hit you and your brothers' head together. Why is they are behind? Chewing bubble gum, you understand? So we must understand how they fight. They will hit our brother, our heads together. And meanwhile, they are at the background there, drinking hot tea, hot coffee on our heads. So we must stop falling in their trap. So when you go on attacking Ngozi from now onwards, except otherwise, if you go on to attack anybody there, then you have fallen into the trap of Musa. Because this is exactly what Musa wants. It's just that when they will tell you that people in the riverine are the coast are our enemies. So tell yourself that they're not Igbo at all. Ikwere will tell you they're not Yari. Meanwhile, the whole song there was in Igbo, not in Hausa or Yoruba. And somebody, Nwike, will not tell you he's no more Nwike, that is white. This is the brainwash coming from Nigeria government. We must understand how they roll. So we'll target, we'll get our target. Our target is removing all the traces of Nigeria government out of our land. Our target is not Ngozi. You understand? So from now onwards, cease. Just like our PM have told him to cease from what she is doing and come back to the original structure of the bridge. All of us here to talk about them so that we can open a door in the spiritual realm where they can always come back. You understand? Forget whoever that is talking for now. I've heard what our daddy or Amma said, and I don't want to say anything yet until Ngozi speak. And I will follow our information minister. Follow them bumper to bumper. Then we will know the channel. For now, everybody relax, breathe in, breathe out. You understand? And let's focus our enemy. And our enemy is the Fulani Islamic Nigeria terrorists. And yesterday, our APM was telling Biafrans to stop watching Nigeria lying media, Nigeria fake media. Because when you go there and watch them, it gives you negative energy. You bring it around your brothers and sisters. Before you know it, you begin to fight your brother and sister. That thing is spiritual. So stop going there to listen to them. Particularly if you don't have you don't have the nerves and the shock absorber. You understand? But if you can go there and bring the news and be able to channel it well to our people and turn it for our own good, that would be nice. But stop going there to listen. And our APM told us to subscribe to Biafra through news media, like come to space and listen. We go to all our brothers and sisters that have YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, TikTok, and follow them up instead of going to join yourself, because Nigeria fake media will always carry fake news, like the one they are flying against our PM. Is a lie. We have our lawyer that meets with our PM steady. She even spoke yesterday. We had her. You understand? There'll always be a Thomas, but they will live their life and live our own too. You that know the truth must hold tight to the truth you know, because it's the truth you know that will continue to set you free in this our freedom and create awareness for your own families also. When you get news, you send it to your brothers and sisters so they know what is happening, so they don't fall into the trap of Nigeria government. Last time we saw where Nigeria government are digging tunnels underground in our own Biafra land. You can imagine, even then where normal toilet, those days, people are still like that in our homeland. They don't have normal toilet, way of doing it. They'll just go to their backyard to pee, only to find out there's a hole that just came out. Before you know it, they fall into it. So let's focus on our brothers and sisters. They don't know that war is being waged on them. That's why they will see a policeman, they will be passing policeman by. They will see military, they will be passing them by. Nigeria police is a terrorist. Nigeria army is Boko Haram. They also told you, Musa told you that that the Boko Haram, they've all repented and they have now enrolled them in Nigeria army. They've now enrolled them in Nigeria police. When you now have a little problem with your brother and sister, you go to police station to report them. You must know that you have sent your brother to a mission of no coming back. Because when he or she gets to the police station, Shekina, you won't see your brother back. You won't see your sister back. They put them in row for organ harvesting. Yesterday or 3 days ago, I showed you guys one girl, Ifoma, a banker. They kidnapped her in old Anambra State, told the parents to pay ransom. The parents paid the ransom, yet they still killed her. This is what is going on in our land. So let's focus, put your focus on the right channel, please. Until our APM or information minister tell us otherwise. From now onwards, when you pick up the mic, I don't want to hear Ngozi Sekwa, Ngozi Asira, Jejeje. Allow them. We have heard from our PM that they should come back. It's for me and you to create that door. If you don't create the door, they won't be able to come back. If you don't create that channel, they won't be able to come back. You understand? So stop attacking Ngozi from now until otherwise. Stop. Because you can't be attacking Ngozi and expect our followers to come back here. Or not possible. So relax. Anyway, I'm not your co-host today. If not so, if you just charm Ngozi, I'll just remove you gently. So we know where we're going to. We've been brainwashed, just like our brothers and sisters in the coastal. That Nigeria have told them that that people from the hinterland are your enemies. You see, we've been able to debunk that. And our brothers and sisters are now falling in line. This is the way we want also our breakaway to fall in line. So we must create this avenue. We must create this channel for them to be able to come back. So when you pick up the mic this morning, don't discuss Ngozi. If not, so go to our information news and get your information. Okay.
Hello,
So,
Sister Stella. Hello. Let me interject you a little, please. Don't be annoyed. You know, Ngozi has a mission. So there is no way she's going to give up on her mission.
This is your hold on, sis.
Yeah,
We have not had her after this
Stella
information.
point is very okay. Nobody should attack. Yeah, then
I know, but
hold
she's
on.
not going to
Anything you
give up.
say now, it will be your imagination on Ngozi.
since the order,
Except she does otherwise now.
since the
Allow her to speak
order has
because
been
she wants
given,
to speak.
since the order has been given,
It's a command.
let's respect that order from PM first.
Yeah, we
Then,
are going to respect it,
if she
but I don't think she's going to back down because
she
of her mission.
after she speak, then we'll know what next.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so
If
because
not,
it's not right when we put word into
no,
Ngozi's
for
mouth.
me, I'm not going to attack her any longer. But I'm just letting you know that she has a mission and
We
she's
all
not going
know.
to back
We
down.
relax because it's only God that knows a man's heart. Bible even said it. Nobody knows a man's heart. It's only God. You understand? So she will speak, and from what she speaks, we will now know what she has in her heart. Ada have spoken, but you see, Ada is not their APM and their DPM. Their DPM is Ngozi, not Ada the other. So that is why I nullify Ada's speech already. I saw Ada's
What did she say? Well, I don't understand what she said.
don't worry, because if I put it here now, you'll be annoyed again.
Send it on my distance.
You understand?
Send it on my wall. Send it on my wall.
Tell us so you know that
Okay.
people are. Tell us so you know that people are burning.
You understand? So
Stella, you know that people are burning in anger.
So forget your
People are
We
furious.
have to. This is follow the highest order. Our PM have a T order, and we must follow. You understand? Until our APM or information minister tells us otherwise. So, like they were saying yesterday, Nigeria have tried to stop us from getting our freedom, but we will prevail because good Biafrans have stood up to fight, and Biafrans are winning Nigeria. Biafrans are winning Nigeria, so we will continue to fight. PM still stands with Bridge. So we are calling on our brothers and sisters to unite so we can fight our common enemy, which is Nigeria government. Therefore, come back to your original bridge, our PM said. That Ngozi should stop whatever she is doing now and come back to the original structure our PM set aside, that APM or that Ogenkere is assisting, so that you understand. Ogenkere is only there for the moment. You understand? So that they will also understand. Ogenkere is not deputy PM. No. Ogenkere is just assisting, holding on, acting. You know what it means? But Google it. Acting. What does it mean? Because when we have to explain to our brothers and sisters on the other side, we have to really get it down, like in elementary class, so they will understand. So Google acting is like assisting, or it's like just for that moment until it comes back. So if you are hating on Ogenkere, it's of no use because he's not our prime minister. He's only acting. As soon as our prime minister comes back, he steps aside. You understand? If you have personal problem with Ogenkere, I've not seen him as a man that you can approach. He's a humble man. Give him a dial. Call him and discuss with him. If you need a mediator, look for, or we have our CRC on. Can call them. Let them, discuss this issue with you and Ogenkere, and that will be settled. But you cannot, anytime there's a quarrel, our brothers and sisters are dying in homeland because of distraction coming from that quarrel. So we can't afford to quarrel. We can't afford to have any distractions now. So if you really love Biafrans like you protest or you profess, what you're supposed to do now is to look for a mediator. And we have it already in CRC. And let them mediate between you and Ogenkere so that you guys can have peace. You understand? But then allow the Biafra government to go on. Because the more you fight your brother or your sister, the more our brothers and sisters in homeland die in the hands of Nigeria government because of distraction or distractions. Okay. So another thing I wanted to say before I drop the mic is, okay, yesterday our PM's lawyer also spoke to us. We had her. So this one will be them say. We had her speak. And she also said that Ngozi should fall back to the original structure bridge PM established. And we also heard from our CRC chairman. He said there's nothing else. There's no other government is recognized except the bridge now that Ogenkere is assisting. We must show the world that we can rule ourselves and that we must unite and fight for our freedom and liberate ourselves from the hands of Nigeria government. Yesterday, our lobbyists also spoke. You see, that lobby is also a lobby for Eritrea. It's also the same lobby for Amazonia. So if we identify him as a criminal, how come Amazonia have not identified him as a criminal? How come Eritrea have not identified him as a criminal? Then there's something wrong with us. So resist from accusing our lobby. Please. That guy is a humble guy. Bible says by their fruits you will know them. So far, what he has done, we remember how our PM is proud of him. So when you say you love our PM, you should be able to love what our PM loves. If not so, it will become a fake love on our PM. But you say you love our PM, please do love what our PM loves. And he has not complained about our lobbies. He has appreciated him. In fact, so far so good. All the achievements. That guy was also part of it and is still part of it. So please. But then, if you have anything against your brother, look for somebody to make peace between you and your brother. That's the way Biafrans operate. So I want to appreciate all of you, and I will never forget what our APM, talked about Trump's question. He said that Trump was asked, now you have, won the election, that soon you become America's president. Number what? Is it number? So, what will you take revenge on your enemies? They asked Trump. Trump said that his revenge will be seen in all his achievements. That his revenge will be seen in all his achievements. You know what it means? That he's not out there to kill his enemies. You understand? But that he is out there to do the bid, to get good businesses, good contracts, all his structures and targets for the 4 years he will be in the office, he'll be able to achieve them. And this is what he's interested with. So, like us too, we are not out here to kill our brothers and sisters, but we are telling them to just come back to the fold, and that's all. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ife, Dr. Ife, Dr. Nkiru, Dr. University. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Stella. Everybody is doctor now. University don't know how to control this thing. Nkiru, University start checking time.
No, I did busy. They call me
Mm-hmm.
Kiru. I don't tell you.
Nkiru.
Okay.
Okay, Nkiru.
Uh-huh.
Nkiru, control. Let's make it 3 minutes because some people are dropping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh yeah.
God.
Uchenna, go ahead.
Yeah, I greet everyone. If you know, our host.
Supposed go before
Huh?
you. Ancestral supposed to go before you.
Okay. Okay, let me hold on. Oh, yeah, go.
Ancestral warriors.
Ancestral.
Ancestral warriors, are you there?
I don't think he's close to his phone.
Not close to his device. Make Uchenna go on now.
Yes, Uchenna, go ahead.
Yeah, if earlier on you as our host, you talked about the Yoruba governors coming together and talked about the terrorists. We talked about the terrorists, but there will be no solution because our own governors. You know why they are just it look as if that they are different is because our governors know that not our governors, those Fulani slave governors in Biafra land, they know that they are the people that kidnap our leader. And they are the same people gathering themselves, saying that they are going to beg federal government to leave our leader. That is foolishness and stupidity. Somebody whom you kidnap, you contributed money, all the politicians in the southeast, that is in Biafra land, contribute money and go to Kenya and kidnap our leader. Now, after they know that they kidnap our leader, they went to the same zoo court or the DSS dungeon where they detain him and tell him that we know that the manner we bring you back is not good, but you are in our hand, that we can't leave you. Now, for them to come out and say that they are discussing about terrorists, why they are the people bringing the terrorists. You see what happened to us recently. These are the same people paid one guy called, what's this guy name of? They paid one guy there that paraded himself, that they don't want Biafra Liberation Army, that they want Zoo Army, Zoo terrorists in uniform to come and they guide them. In those communities that they kill all those our brothers, inside the community, this one is not in the road again. That is some checking point they put there, where they put all those terrorists. You see why these people have the power to do that thing they did? Because the terrorists that they employed those areas have already know where they will pass and succeed for what they want to do. And that is the reason why they move from the community to community and perpetrate the evil. But now, those that did that thing, all of them have already collected. At least some of them have sent to judgment, which maybe some of us here know, or some may not know.
So the Yoruba governors gathering together about discuss about the terrorists, but the kind killing they are killing them there, they kill them more than when they kill in our land. It's when they shout, you will know. If they did not shout, not know. Most of their king, these terrorists have already killed some of them. The one that I'm talking about is his name is called Etel Odimegu. In that also as it, he was the one that they used to deceive some of our people that the government is for them, and that same government that is for them is the one killing them. So that is what I want to put in there. I really mind so that I will not violate our rules. Now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Chibike, go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning, Ife, Nkiru, University. Helen Peters, I greet you. Our mommy Mercy, I greet you as Senstra. So, I love what Sister Stella said, and that was what we're supposed to do. Let's listen to what you're coming to say, because I went to YouTube. I think those one Nigerians and some of our people have been blindly. So I just pray that most of them, their eye open to see the truth and to come back. The Prime Minister, through his attorney, has given an order that everybody should fall back to the Biafran Republic government in exile, which he instituted before leaving. To all people out there, social media, those of you who have social handle platform, the Prime Minister has given an order. And instead of for them to wait for their madam to make their statement, they have already gone ahead and they said it is not, the order is not from the Prime Minister. I went there this morning, I've been there, I've been checking, and they are playing the video. Not like before, they don't play anything, but they are playing it and they are analyzing it. Instead of them to wait for their madam to speak, and they are doing those things, trying to degenerate the order of our Prime Minister. Is not, some of them saying in the comment that Prime Minister should wait, that they are going to follow her, And they say since Prime Minister didn't listen to our leader from DSS, they will not listen to him unless he come out. So this is their this thing, and I was still surprised that how can Biafrans be foolishly putting their money in Islamic Bank and still be saying that they are standing on the truth. So we all know that she will not accept, but let's just give her a benefit of that. So, Biafrans, talk to your brothers and your sisters at home or anywhere. Tell them that they should come back. I put that instruction in some of the groups, the telegrams that she created. And for like 5 hours, nobody talked to me. I was surprised. It was this morning that they started deleting. She herself started deleting it from the platform I belong. But this time they didn't remove me. Or unlike before, they would remove me. But this time they didn't remove me. She herself removed me. So delete everything I wrote there. That the Prime Minister has ordered through his attorney that all Biafrans should fall back to the Biafran Republic government. That is the original government that he instituted, that he does not recognize the breakaway government, Ngozi Orabueze government. Biafrans should fall back and unite to fight for this Biafra. So they remove it. Some of them were castigating. We know that all these things will happen, but in few days to come, many of these things will be revealed, and most of them who don't want to accept the truth, who is hell-bent in total hatred of our acting Prime Minister, there will be disgrace. I think the hatred is more of, I think some of the main hatred is on our prime minister. Just that anyone who is standing for him now, they just put that hatred on him. Like the way they are castigating our acting prime minister and Sonia Akbarawa and our CRC head and bam bam bam. The main hatred is on prime minister. But we must stand resolute. No matter what, whether she agree or she not agree, which I know she's not going to agree, but if she agree, glory be to God. We will stand and continue being focused to continue doing what we will do. Just like what the acting prime minister said, the last word, he said he's going to use results to shame the enemies. He's going to use results. What will be the result that they will be bringing out? It is what will be talking, not coming out and making a lot of noise or trying to, because you are not part of us at first, you follow the breakaway, we are going to punish you. No. What he'll be doing will convince you to come back. And that is what will start happening. And that is what we'll be doing. We'll be focused. And if any lies that come out again, we will debunk it as usual. So Biafrans that are here, remain resolute and always trust your military you have in homeland. Because if you go to that YouTube, I think it's in this madness is all happening in YouTube. That is how I see it. The full madness is there because I don't know, they have more of YouTube people who channels like platform who talk rubbish against the prime minister, against our acting prime minister, in fact against the Biafran Republic government officials. They are more there, they talk rubbish, they castigate our men, they castigate our lobbies. Even right now with this order, they are still castigating. I don't take their word serious until I hear from their madam before I will resume to attack or to call back for peace. So that is what I'm going to do. So Biafrans in homeland, please stop insulting your military. Stop insulting our general commander. Please, our leader, prime minister has given an order through his attorney. Very soon you are going to hear his voice. Everything is stage by stage. Now he has called through his attorney to make call. Some of you are not believing it. Very soon you are going to hear his own voice. I know some zombies will not believe it until he's going to come out and talk. Some zombies will not also believe until he shows his video. Even with his video, they will say it's still old video, they edit it until he calls the date of that particular day. So Biafrans should fall back. We can't get Biafra when we are all disarray, scattered. We are all in pieces, in chambers. We can't get Biafra like that. But when we unite, we are stronger. We will push for one common goal. There will be no distraction. The people that you are running to help you, when they look at you, they say you are divided. You are not united. So how can we help you? So please, Biafrans, come back. Come back, come back. It will not help you. You can't be contributing money to Islamic Bank. You can't be trying to destroy whatever the PM have built. You know, you can't be degenerating our chartered, the law of Biafra. Every countries have their chartered, even Africa. Africa also have the charter that they stand with. If anything happens, they will come back to the charter. United Nations has their charter. European Union has their charter. Every country, America has their charter. So now you people are not disregarding our charter. That is uncalled for. Biafrans, please, let's come back as one. You know, let's come back. Even though you are still feeling ashamed, at least just come and be listening and be contributing your money. We need your funds. And they have been making an allegation that we are doing all this thing just to be raising funds. Whether we are doing it or not, come and fund your liberation. If not, some of you will not survive what will be coming. Just like our brother has been saying that, and Biafrans are reporting your fellow Biafran to the terrorists for them to arrest. I don't understand. We should stop that thing. Stop reporting your fellow Biafrans to police or any military or any terrorist military, terrorist police or any terrorist armed force in Biafran territory. Once you do that, you are giving them a leeway to kill your brother, to harvest his organ, to sell it off. Please, Biafran should stop. No matter how hated you hate your brothers or any agreement or disagreement or fighting, you don't have to report your brother to the terrorist police and terrorist military. And our message to the terrorists, we are coming for you. And we are coming very, very well. They prepare for it. So I rest my mic. Thank you so much for Biafrans, how you guys have been standing still. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Chibike. My dear, our PM have spoken. Yes, sir. And we support it. We believe it. Whatever the breakaways to say that is fake, PM cannot record himself in the remanded in prison. It's not possible. It's not achievable. Anything he's doing there is under monitoring. I'm even happy that they allowed him to talk about Biafra. It means that he's coming out. He's very close. If they can allow him to talk about
Hello, please,
anything political.
is anybody talking? Because I can't hear anybody.
Escobar, you need to go down.
Your co-host is talking.
Yeah, request again. We'll bring you up. So our PM cannot record his voice for people to believe that he has given one or two instructions from being remanded in the prison custody. Okay, so we are very satisfied with the one we have. What breakaway group and Ngozi them group are saying. All right, Kama is real. Oh,
Hello, can you hear me?
okay, yeah, we're hearing you now.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for always standing on the gap. Thank you, Ife University in Kiru.
Yeah.
I greet you all. I greet everyone here, all the honorables, the ministers. I say may Chukwu Okike Abema continue to encourage you guys and empowering you guys to keep on keeping on, not relenting irrespective of things that are going on currently. We know that these things are going to happen, but the only
Gonna come out here and start giving evidences because the evidences are clear. All I'm gonna say is a word is enough for the wise. It is not a shame to come out and say you don't have to be ashamed to come out and say you have made a mistake and you want to retrace your step. Instead, it is something very honorable. Honorable people are people who realize that they've done something wrong and they want to fix it because it takes humility and humbleness it takes humility to accept your faults and want to make amends. So I call on you guys, please retrace your step. We have so much ahead of us that we need to achieve before we fully restore Biafra, and we need all hands on deck. So I will call on you guys to retrace your step. Stay away from Ngozi. Desist from her. She's evil. She's a tool being used to stop what we are doing. So please, 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 Biafrans, let's do the needful. I thank you, host, co-host, for giving me this opportunity. And please, I just want to say one last thing, please, for like 10 seconds. Concerning what happened earlier, what I just want to say is, I know we all have our preference. We all have what we like and what we don't like. Um, I just want to say that in a civilized country, in a civilized nation, which Biafra is going to be, we should learn how to tolerate one another. If we see something we don't, we understand. If we have to bring it up, because everybody have the right to expression and to represent whatever they want to represent, as long as it doesn't go against the law. So please let us try to think about one another. You understand with what we are doing. If in a situation whereby we can change things, please do. Because at the end of the day, all we want to drive is peace, unity, equity, and justice. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chukwumeze, for that submission. And yeah, we move to, I see Choice Global. Choice, are you there? All right, if Choice is not there, Honorable Minister Snow, you've been here for a while. Are you there? You can
Yeah, I
unmute
am
yourself.
here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes,
Good
I am.
morning, everybody.
Choice, what took you so long?
Okay, so I needed to freshen up. I'm sorry about that, man.
Oh, okay. Honorable Minister Snow, please can you give him like 3 minutes so he, yeah, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I'll be brief. So, good morning, everybody. All protocols observed. Straight to the point. If I played a voice of Madame You Must Bow earlier on, and to be honest, that voice it really irritates me. I don't like listening to that voice. But well, I don't have a choice because I mean they are the co-hosts, so they play it. I mean that's fine. But I have a question though. I need some clarification. My simple question is, she came out to say Prime Minister made a surrogate through via a text message or a text exchange between her and our Prime Minister's Anthony. If that's correct, and the same lawyer came up to say our Prime Minister said everybody should fall in line. And so now you cannot listen to somebody from whatever behind bars, but you listen to somebody behind bar in the initial stage. So, but help me understand, is this the same lawyer that we're talking about though? I mean, I'm directing this question to Dr. Ife because he played that voice note.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think if he's not in position to answer that question, it's Minister Stone. Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Because somebody just helped me understand it. Is this same lawyer that we're talking about the one that exchanged text messages to give us surrogacy and everything? And the same lawyer is coming to say our Prime Minister said everybody's fall in line. Is this the same person we're talking about? Thank you.
Minister Snow, you did there before if he takes mic, please.
Yes. Greetings, Choice. Greetings, Master K. Greetings, University. Good morning, everybody. Emerson, Ife, Stanley, my dear brother David and Nana, Mary Telka, Queen Beauty. Afam, greetings from here. Sister Nkiru, good morning. Our senior citizen, the most respected senior citizen of Biafra, with a magical laugh, Sister Stella, greetings from here. Yes, Choice Global. It is funny. It is funny that you're asking this question because even her so-called mad dogs are not asking the question that you're asking right now. It is the same attorney that you heard her voice. It is the same person. You know, even before now, and even in the cabinet, if anything doesn't go the way of Ngozi, that thing is not okay. The Ngozi doesn't accept it. Ngozi will never support it with her mad people that she has everywhere. You know, that all they go around and threaten what they're going to do to Biafrans if you don't support their opinion. So the same voice you heard is the same attorney that she said she got the message from, and the power of to become a surrogate. You know, people still don't understand when that surrogacy is used. It is just to go up there and read whatever PM was supposed to read on the day that PM was supposed to read it. That is what it is, and I believe that CRC has addressed this. I'm not going to take so long of a time because my brother David Nana took a deep dive into what I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to point out a few things. First of all, when we talk about falling back to formation, it is not about people who intentionally made a decision to sabotage the government. Falling back to formation or to the government is for those who sincerely were confused, sincerely were deceived in whatever way the voice of our PM's attorney and the instruction from our PM is like, I don't know how to describe it, but it is the best thing any one of them who were confused could get for clarity. That message was to at least to clarity to what is going on. If you heard Elias pointed that out. So that's what it was supposed to do. So many of the people you see, so many of heading what Ngozi is doing today, they have either one way or the other in their heart already betrayed Biafra because they don't understand what we were doing. They were not following what we were doing. There is nobody who is following what we were doing that would follow Ngozi, even after Ngozi has made it very clear that she communicates with Nigerian politicians on a daily basis, all that she has claimed. And I just want to point this out. Ngozi or Rabu Fulani or whatever we choose to call her, in a cabinet, because it's not an original cabinet meeting because she doesn't have that power to summon the cabinet. But the majority of all these people who are with her right now were there in that meeting. Of course, I stopped going to any meeting that Ngozi called because Ngozi does not have the right to summon me for a meeting. That personal decision. After a while, I decided to go back to the meeting. And in one of those meetings, I think on the second is so why we shouldn't waste so much of our energy trying to talk to some of these people. Speak to the conscience of those who were deceived. But so many of these people who are in her cabinet, who were in the cabinet of the government of Biafra, they were all said there when Ngozi Orabueze said, and I quote, if you think that this government will run the same way, or that you are going to do things the same way you used to do it with
Biafrans,
PM Simon Ekpa. I don't
we are
even think she put PM in it, but she mentioned Simon Ekpa. That you are joking. She made it very clear to each and every one of them. This woman in question, I pointed this out in our chat, created an interim government 2 days after PM was called in for questioning, it was our information minister that made sure to put it to her directly in a meeting. This is what she did, and she denied it. But the information minister kept pressing because he is a wise man who knows and has ways of getting people to admit to whatever they've done. Kept pressing, and she agreed to it and tried to frame that I also added the CRC chairman, I also added Mazio Genkere to it. And Mazio Genkere told this woman, immediately he saw his name in it, to shut this thing down. This is interim government. That is a government that replaces the government that you already have, in case for those who don't understand what interim government means. 2 days after PM was called in for questioning, secretly, she did this. And like I said earlier, she made it very clear to each and every one of them there in the cabinets, in that meeting, that if you think that things will be run the same way you do with PM, that you must be joking. Ngozi Orabueze equally claimed that people are donating money to Simon Eba, and some other people are using that money to take care of ESN that they are recruiting for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. These are her words. If she's here, if her goons are here, tell her that these are the things that I said that she said. If Ngozi Orabueze has the mind, if she feels that this Fulani people that are backing her or whatever is backing her is strong, she should debunk exactly what I have said, that she didn't say what I just said right now. So there is never a time Ngozi Orabueze is falling back in formation or in line. Whatever she's doing right now, she prepared to do. She has been planning to do this for a very long time, and she executed it. What she would prefer right now is that our PM does not even smell the light of day. What Ngozi Orabueze would prefer today is that our PM is in the dungeon just like Onyendu. Because she made it very clear that, instead of Onyendu to come out, this, that, Onyendu was coming to disrupt what we were doing. And these people still followed her. So I don't know, I don't see what is going to get them to do the right thing. The most important thing that every Biafran should understand is that the more Ngozi and her goons distract us, is the more our people are kept vulnerable to our enemies. So whatever we're doing, we must intensify whichever way we can in convincing people on the importance of them funding. Not necessarily these people with Ngozi. We have millions and millions of Biafrans all over the world who are not with Ngozi Orabueze. Where are these people when their people need them? We've talked about 20,000 Biafrans in the United States alone. The PM has said it. Onyendu has said it. That is the United States that will fund. PM said it in one of the voices that was played, even in the fundraising today. I don't know if it was played here today. I don't know if it was played here today, but it was made very clear. It was made very that those in the United States are going to fund this liberation. So what are we waiting for? The earlier we start doing what we're supposed to do, the better for us, the better for those at home. I am giving my 10 Ejema offering for today's gathering. Dalun, everybody. Thank you all.
The host, are you
Yes,
there?
I'm here. Thank you very much, Minister Snow. Thank you so much. I don't know if Ife want to say something for 1 minute to the question that Choice has given, but there's something that I still don't understand, Minister Snow, because I don't know the what Ngozi said as a surrogate, that thing came as a screenshot. A screenshot. That wasn't strong enough for me to admit that this is actually from Prime Minister. I had my reasons why I could not accept such thing as coming from Prime Minister. But like this lawyer, at least we heard from her and she spoke to us. I was in that meeting just as I was seated about everything that Ngozi Orabueze did. But that one you talked about Ngozi Orabueze was a screenshot. And I did not hear the CRC, the chairman of CRC, Imam Abu, and Ogen Kere himself, and Dr. Irobi, and Professor Nan admit, or Professor Choma admit that they were actually in that meeting where the person decided that probably they had the meeting with other cabinet members were not involved, and I never heard any. It's not something that is live. It's every other thing that he said. It came from her mouth, and the snapshot. So I wish if our APM and Professor Choma, Professor Nan, Dr. Erobi, and so many of them are admitting that actually they were in that meeting where this lawyer disclosed this thing, then I will understand. But this one, I witnessed this one, I heard it myself, Mr. Snow, sir.
University, please don't be on there. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not saying the screenshot Ngozi provided was from the PM or was from the attorney. I said that it is the same attorney that she claimed gave her the screenshot or sent her the message is the same person now that is fake because it doesn't go her way. That was why I pointed out to the fact that whenever anything is going on, if it doesn't go Ngozi's way, that thing is not right. So I'm not saying that anybody was in the meeting where, where any of that happened. No, presented the whatever to everybody. Just the same way I believe they saw it is the same way I saw it, the same way you saw it. That's what it is. Ngozi's go-to is lies. I said it that she's a chronic liar. She told the people that going to change the bank, whatever, that is just something on the back end in the military. But today she is creating different things, both military, both changing the accounts and all of that. So everything Ngozi does is based on lies. Ngozi does not have an atom of truth in. I think I've said it before. This is one person that I have seen that lies to herself and convinces herself to believe her own lie, a lie that she knows that she has told. She convinces herself to believe the lie. There was never a time that the CRC chairman or our dearest professor, Professor Choma, or Dr. Joy or Dr. B was in any of such gathering, or myself, or you yourself, right, who is also a cabinet member of government, was in any meeting where any of such a screenshot or was given to Ngora Boeze. It was a presentation she made, claimed it to be true, but also now a message has come directly from the same person she claimed the written message was given to her to become a surrogate or whatever from. A direct message is coming and she says it's not true. That explains a lot about who she is, about the kind of person that anybody who chooses to continue dealing with Ngozi is dealing with. If you're dealing with Ngozi, you are on your own. And if you think for a second that you're going to get away with it because it is in the nature of our people to always that they will be forgiven or that way with what they've done because it's the structure that Nigeria has given to them. I tell you right now, if you're one of those who are thinking in that line, you better go and think again. You better go and sleep and wake up
and wake up on the right side of your bed, because the law of Biafra will catch up with anybody who flouts the law of Biafra. The law of Biafra is going to be supreme. It is supreme, and we have proven that everything we're doing according to the law. That's what I'm saying, my dear brother. So, chairman of the CRC or our acting prime minister or any other member of the cabinet, I don't think any other member of the cabinet, when this message was given to Ngozi, if they were, I don't think we would have been talking about it, or even if we were talking about it, it's just a message, it's just a written message. Now, what happens to the verbal message? Let's say she has done her surrogacy, she has read the messages or the things that PM was supposed to read at the convention in Finland in 2024. What happens to the message that is coming directly from the attorney right now? That is the question people are supposed to be asking this evil woman. But of course, I don't expect someone who is in the psychiatric home to have any atom of critical thinking in them. If they did, they wouldn't be in this. Down everybody.
Thank you very much, Mr. Snow, because MID is here. Let us see what MID will have to say. MID, Choice is asking a question because from the explanation of Minister Snow and the presentation of Ife, the video is claiming that that this breakaway group of saboteurs do not take ordinance from a prime minister who is held in custody. From the beginning, the time that Ngozi produces this screenshot that claims of her supposedly becoming the surrogate of the government, the prime minister was in custody, and the people that instruction from prime minister in custody. But today, a statement coming from prime minister through his lawyer, the one that can be seen and heard, would not be taken because prime minister said this is somebody's trying to confuse Biafran people here, Professor. Professor MID.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Loud
hear
and
me?
clear. Proceed.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Snow, Honorable Minister, and the current Chief of Staff, to the Acting Prime Minister, Biafra Republic of That's the K University of Biafra, Stanley, Sister Stella, Dr. David Nana, everybody is hereby recognized. Let me go straight to the point. Now, I just want to say this thing. When somebody have prepared or has or had prepared to destroy the struggle, that person always go contrary to that is going to uplift the struggle. I want to tell you that Ngozi Orebeze is a chronicle and pathological liar. I say it by this. There was a kind of memo written by the Conflict Resolution Commission, CRC, dated from the 21st of November 2024, which said that there was a knowledge of what the temporary absence of the prime minister and the need for the cabinet to converge in order to elect a leader pro tempore. That was the letter. This particular letter was not yet brought to the cabinet. But as we converged in Finland, in fact, not all of us were in Finland. Most of us were still airborne. And this woman continued calling meetings, secret meetings, to the extent that the one that we were able to participate, she came out. Nobody was
understanding going on. She came shambolically and said she was suspending the CRC, knowing that the CRC is the judiciary. Many people were still in the plane coming. She was so eager to call meeting, quick. And she was in that meeting questioning, asking questions to the likes, I remember because I was in the meeting, the likes of Bishop Comfort. I remember only that the name of that lady because I was just landing. She was asking questions. Then there were other people trying to say that, look, the reason why CRC wrote later was for the CRC, for us to find a solution so that we will not slack back. This woman, instead of, buying the idea, she just said, as if in a shambolic election, she said she suspended. She suspended. With is it 18 votes or 19 votes, which is inferior to the number, to the quorum, because we are above 48 as cabinet members that are very permanent. And many cabinet members were still coming. We're still on the way, coming to Finland. She did things we are not understanding. Now, the very verge, with a bigger number.
Professor, was she not airborne? How is she able to organize this meeting if she is airborne?
She has been there. It was said that she has been there before us, which is not supposed to be bad if she is in good faith. But the manner she did something raised the dust of suspicion. Now, the CRC came out and said, on hearing the sudden, I cannot call it disappearance, the sudden inavailability of our prime minister. And in order for us to do what? To go ahead, because the government, there is a need. It is a paper, I was searching for it, but I couldn't get it before you called me. To go ahead, because to come together, to have a meeting and elect a leader. That was the letter. We will see. I will send it to you later. So immediately Ngozi saw this, she became biased. And I can attest to you that before this happened, she has been planning to run over the government. She has been planning that. As far as this struggle is concerned, every secret must be enveloped, must be open to everybody. She took the advantage of the fact that everything humanly possible to be in Finland. You know that woman blackmailed Oge Chukwunkere by saying that Oge Chukwunkere did not want to bring money that we used to pay for the hall. Whereas at the dying moment, it was remaining 3 to 4 days, 3 days before the convention. Whereas the person who had the money for anything concerning Finland is Ngozi Orebeze, not Ogechukwu. Ogechukwu has the government account, which goes to men on ground. Everybody that paid for Finland convention paid through new mandate. You paid for the hotel, you paid for the bag, convention bag, you paid for your ID card, paid for everything concerning the DRBC. There was stories circulating. And to the extent that people like us felt that, what is going to happen? If money did not come for us to complete the payment of the hall, which means we'll be stranded. And at that moment, Ogechukwu released the money. Whereas Ngozi was having money. What I'm trying to say, lastly,
the money
the
that
meeting that we had.
The money that Ogechukwu released, is it the money or the money that is in the New Dimension charity account for events.
Not the one of New Dimension, but the one of the government. Ogechukwu has been controlling the government account. But Ngozi refused to release the money from New Dimension, which was meant for Finland Convention. She's the one that's supposed to release the money that has been paid, you know, for the hotel, for the convention, for the bags, which she has excess. But you know, we were on the way. All of a sudden, she sent her errand, people to be contacting us, saying that Ogechukwu did not want to bring money, which was lie. And they discovered that it was she that's supposed to pay that money. Now, keep that one apart. Let's go straight to the meeting. When I say that she is a pathological liar, is this point I'm trying to say now. We were in a meeting between the 29th and the 2nd of December, 29th of November 2024 and the 2nd of December 2024. We were in a meeting discussing this matter. Then Dr. Adazion Ruby Nnadi said that Ngozi was forming secretly a government, a secret government, and she denied. She denied it. I am removing my shoe as I am speaking. If what I'm saying is lie, let me not leave. But if what I'm saying is truth, let Ngozi not leave. Let all what she planned against Biafra go against her. She said that she was not forming an interim government. And who brought the question was called Dr. Ruby Nnadi. And not that was the only thing that was being discussed. She was blackmailing Ogechukwu Nkere. Not until, do you know when the truth came out? It was when Mr. Parawa started, calling on, giving courses, laying course, Africanly speaking, against anybody that is forming secret or interim government. And it was after she said she suspended whatever. And we were down because this was like a temptation. That if we start making noise now, look at our prime head incommunicado. We came here to declare Biafra. If we start a problem, which means we cannot succeed in declaring Biafra, we calm everybody down. Now, out of desperation, Dr. Ruby Nnadi started saying this, and we were also surprised. I myself, I knew about inquiry team, but inquiry team has nothing to do with formation of interim government. But when Dr. Ruby said this, I said, what? People were just listening. People were perplexed because most of us, all of us, were only focused on how to declare Biafra. Then she denied Ngozi there was nothing like the formation of interim government. Then Minister Kwarawa started calling on the name of the gods of Biafra, laying curses contemporarily before Ngozi admitted that was forming an government. That's why I call her a pathological liar. And she continued. So, coming to the aspect of surrogacy, when our leader was incommunicado is the underlying word. Incommunicado means that there is no means of communication. He was deprived of communication. How can cabinets and the Biafra believe that somebody who is incommunicado can give communication? Whereas we have our charter, where we can take as punto primus, as directories and leading principle of how we can govern. And we have been habitual in the due process of government and governance. Then we'll be saying surrogacy. And at the same time, surrogacy means that in an organization or in a meeting, in a scheduled meeting or in a scheduled event like that of DRIBC, if the president or anybody couldn't be present at that hour, at that moment, at that minute, it can delegate somebody to read, to make his function at that moment, at that day. If we are not reasoning well, tell me the reason why.
Professor, you shouldn't call it surrogacy. I think surrogacy would be the right to use.
No, I said that thing she used to confuse our people. She's using to confuse our people. Surrogacy. Surrogacy means something you tell somebody to do for you in a minute. That does not mean that that is the deputy prime minister or the APM. No. The parliament or the cabinet is there to do things accordingly. The prime minister did not elect himself. We elected him as the prime minister. We gave him authority to lead Biafrans. All of us that are cabinet members, we are being elected and given access to anything we do. So somebody cannot come and say, Prime Minister say I should do this without him or herself, coming to us for approval or for promulgation. It is not done in any government. It is anti-law. Now, the current message coming from our Prime Minister via the legal representatives differentiated the difference between when our Prime Minister was incommunicado and when he has been relieved from that via the legal representative came after the relief of the communication ban. So it makes a great and grandiose divarium between before the surrogacy and now the communication for Biafran people to fall back to the family, which is very, very scientific in what we're doing, because if we do not behave in accordance with the law as one people, in terms of Biafra at international spectrum, in international relations, they will not see us serious. They will think that we are a joke. So for us to succeed, everybody must fall back to bridge, so that when we are representing ourselves at the international level, it will be one voice, not two organizations or two families. It is one, unum populis, unum voce. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor, for that detailed information. I mean, you just explained
University, please, if you don't mind, just 10 seconds. Let me add something to what Prof just said, please, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yes. Just for Biafrans to know, I think APM said it sometime, but for those who did not get it, during this time that there was need for money to take care of our event in Finland, the acting prime minister, our finance minister as at then, and of course still the finance minister now, who has always been the one that summons us for emergency meeting in terms of when there is need for funds and all of that, put out meetings, and this woman deleted them. Not only did she delete the meetings that was set for all the cabinet member, specifically stating that there is an emergency cabinet meeting because of these reasons, which has to do with our funding. This woman did not only delete it, she also wrote in the platform that any cabinet member that attends this meeting will be thrown off from the cabinet. This is a COS to the prime minister, that anybody who attends a cabinet meeting, that all the cabinet members are invited because of our need for fund, which is what the government does regularly. When there is need for fund, we are called for an emergency fundraising. It doesn't matter if we did a fundraising yesterday. If there is need that requires the government to gather, we will gather to donate money. But Ngozi Oraboeze deleted that message. Not only did she delete it, she wrote in the platform that if you attend the meeting, you will be kicked out of the cabinet, as if she has that power. Just for you to understand all this her madness started. It's been a long thing, a long time thing. She planned it a long time ago. That's all I wanted to add to what Professor said. For Ndi not saying ego, so that you can hear it, saying that nobody accounted money for them. But this is all this while, since she did not get the defenses, she came full attack on our finances. That is what happened in what we're doing. That is why we are all screaming today. That is why we are all screaming today, because of what Ngozi has done. Dalono.
Dalo, thank you so much, our Chief of Staff, Honorable Chief of Staff of the Biafran Republic Government in Exile. Well explained the situation. I believe that by now our brother Choice Global Television is being briefed, well briefed on the situation that we had find ourselves. People, today is Sunday, and you know that in 2022 and about our Jewish culture and Christianity. So today Christians do give offering to church, and during festival periods, our people do give offerings to the land and give to foods and some other products to people who are needy. Now we are in a very situation. Our land has been occupied by terrorists after we fought the Biafran War. Of our compatriots were shot and killed, including the ones that died during the genocide and the pogrom. So, in order to redeem this land, because these people have been occupying our land since all this while and became to give birth in our land, they have become part of us. Now they speak as if they speak for us, and they compromises us and sabotage our system. They are in our midst. They are even in this struggle. So bring your time into the storehouse of God. There will be food and enough to eat and share to those who don't have enough. In order to redeem our land and liberate ourselves from this terrorist contraption that we find ourselves, it is very important that when we come into programs like this, especially Sundays like this, we give our offering, because we have our weekly contribution offerings that we give to the Biafran Defense Forces. A lot of people have given. Emerson has sent his receipt. Some other people have sent receipt also, probably to Mother K. And our chief of staff has also made an offering. Please, this information are not so free. We need to give offering in order to appreciate ourselves. The more we give, the more we get stronger. Without resources, we might not be able to come out of this enslavement that we find ourselves. The British enforced us with weapon into this Nigerian thing. We do not expect any other person who do not share our values to understand the kind of predicament that we are into. So, dear friends, let us get the mic
Just speak
rolling.
briefly, please.
Rejan Furi, would you wait, sir, or is it very important?
Because I'm kind of busy, so I just want to take a little time out to just speak. I've been so busy.
You
You know,
able
I
to?
left this morning when I took the coast.
I know. So we give you that privilege. So,
All right.
Audrey,
Thank you. Thank
David and Nana, please stand by.
thank you.
Are you able to take like 1 minute?
Thank you
Because
very much.
I wanted Choice to respond if he acknowledge everything that has been explained to him.
Okay. Let me take, I won't take long. I'll be very brief, please.
Proceed.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, great Biafrans. And so, my fellow comrades, thank you very much for your understanding, please. I'm sorry that I'm just going ahead of you.
despite the fact that you've been here. Greetings to all the great Biafrans all over the world, to our leaders, the prime ministers, acting prime minister, leaders, and so on and so forth. And to the People's Army, BDFs, Biafra Liberation Army, we salute you. Thank you very much. What I just want to quickly say is that Biafrans, we should not be fooled. Because at the end of the day, this woman, Ugozi Rabuzi, came to say she got a screenshot of a text message from Prime Minister Atoni, and everybody accepted. And as a result of that screenshot, he's gallivanting, causing all manner of havoc, destroying everything that has been built for years. Now the real Anthony of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has come out to speak and relate the message of the Prime Minister via phone conversation, which all of us heard. And anybody is still being fooled. One thing I need our people to understand is that don't be deceived by Ugozi Rabuzi, because everything that she's going to do, no sensible or sane government in the world is going to recognize her. Nobody is going to recognize, because he has money, because he has a lot of social media propagandists who can run propaganda. As a result of that, she's able to hijack whatever she calls the government and have a disrespect for the rule of law, for the charter, which is the basis upon which the government is formed. No country is going to recognize such. America will not recognize that. Germany will not recognize that. France will not recognize. Even Britain, as corrupt as they will not recognize that. Russia will not recognize that. Israel will, no nation in the world. The only nation that will recognize that will be, the only country that will recognize that will be Nigeria. And that Nigeria recognition is independence. Nigeria will just recognize them as another political wing. When the Prime Minister said fall back, he's not talking to the Nigeria agent in the gang of Ugozi Rabuzi, who planned all these things, who have their agenda. Those are not the people that Prime Minister is telling to fall back. Those of us, those of you that your people have died, that you have sacrificed so much, you have lost something. Nigeria had happened to you, and you want to get it, you want that freedom by all means, and you are being deceived by these people. These are the people the Prime Minister is telling to fall back, not people like Biafra superstar media. These are the people that are in they are in it together with Ugozi Rabuzi, Kia TV. These are people that are in it together. You understand? These are the agents that Nigeria has put together to hijack everything of the people, the size of the people, and give to Nigeria. So please, dear friends, let's not fall victim. And like I said, I don't want to speak for too long. Today is Sunday, and I also want to give my offering as well. And I will give 1.2 AJ which is the equivalent of 2,000 naira in Nigeria money.
Thank you very much, Regent Furi.
My honorable university, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Mazda K, stand by. You are taking over. Choice, are you there, please?
Yeah, I am here. I
Thank you.
mean, yeah, oh boy. It's just that the way some of us reason is baffling. The way we reason sometimes gives me headache. Little wonder why our leader, Mazin and the Kanu, said that he does not know what happened to black people, and that in his next life he doesn't want to be a black man because, and I won't blame him because the way we reason, I don't know. Somebody like Ugo 247, the way reason, and then they follow this kind of stupid. I don't know, man. That's why I asked the question because nobody's asking a question. That's why I asked the question. Maybe somebody that might just bring them rethinking and probably, just reassessing the situation and knowing that, they've been in a long, wrong ride. That's why I asked the question. It's not like I didn't know. I know it was the same. Like Mr. Snow rightly stated, if you want to validate any instruction at all, you will validate the one that's coming right now when communication has been restored than the one that came when communication was not
About
restored.
self.
You know what I mean? Trying to talk. Someone trying to say
Please,
something.
please proceed. Ignore that.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, now which would you give credibility to? The one that communication was not restored, and then you're running around with falsehood. All right. And then one more thing I want to point out, though. One more thing I want to point out is that okay, now two more things. First of all, if we really look at because our prime minister said, oh, he will not listen to Mazin Namdekanu, even though the circumstances are different. All right, because our Mazin Namdekanu is in the zoo. Our prime minister is not in the zoo. All right, so well, if you want to think of somebody who will make a statement under duress, the Mazin Namdekanu. That's why our prime minister said he will not take instruction from anybody that's in jail. So the circumstances are different. But now, hold on a minute. So even if you want to say, okay, you not take instruction from anybody that is in jail, let's just take that. Okay, yes, we will not take instruction. Like I was trying to say in the initial stage, the instruction that came for you to become a to perform, some duties as assigned to you. All right, that instruction that came via that text message that you're claiming. All right, on a good day, you shouldn't have listened to that instruction. Right? You should have fallen in line to say, you know what, I will not listen to that. We are all together. Whatever we decide here is what counts. But you follow that instruction. So who instruction from jail? You follow it because it suits you. And now instruction is coming in, and then because it doesn't suit you, you are flaunting it. You're saying no, you would not. Now we see that a direct instruction has been given. Fall line. And then she decided not to fall in line. Instead, she's still misleading people. What will happen in this kind of situation? Is that not tantamount to treason? I just need to know because I know they say forgive and let's move on. All right. I don't know, but is this not treason? If this is not treason, then what is? That's
This is treason, Joyce. This is mutiny. You know, this is mutiny, and it has happened over and over again within a short period. I mean, if somebody is somebody who just violated the law, the regulation of government, and now
Can I say something?
is
Okay.
violating the order of the prime minister. If you violate the order of the prime minister, you violate the entire system, because the prime minister is not just there by himself because he just wanted to be there. People put print and said this man is capable of handling what we are about to face. We are facing a war, and this war is almost tantamount to a world war, because the Nigerian state is not an original creation. It is artificial. It is artificial in the sense that the creators of this Nigeria were the stars who came to do human merchandise and so many other things that they have done. And they have organized themselves. They have a very strong system that allows them to continue to exploit this place. And then the people who are held hostage under that system are trying to pull out. And it's an established body that has voted a person to be a prime minister. It means that when this person is making order, that order must be maintained. It is, in short, his words is a law. It's something that must be followed accordingly. So this woman has committed mutiny, is treasonous. So that's what it is, Choice. And to add a little, yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, I mean that
Okay.
would treason be equal to a death penalty or life imprisonment when Biafra comes? Is the next question. Because I cannot wait that these people have jeopardized our lives, and then people are not thinking. This same woman has I get reports from the zoo how people are being killed every day because of this woman. She lies to the people, deliberate lies. She tells to the people, the innocent, gullible. She lies. And now our commander is saying, okay. And then she keeps on lying. Now, those that have been lost, who's going to account for them? I need to see a noose on her neck when Biafra comes. And I like the fact that our commander has banned her from Biafra land. I rest my case.
The explanation of Mr. Snow, the presentation of Ife, and the explanation of Professor Nan, and the detailed submission of Dr. David Nana has given a lot of credence to the subject of discussion. If Biafra comes, there are laws. Those laws will deal with Ngozi Orabuzi and her likes. So that's my final answer to that. And also, you know that from the beginning, our prime minister was so tight, and he's being held in command, so he cannot be able to say that through his lawyer or through anybody. If not, the lawyers would have joined us in a meeting or even call us to inform us as to what is the situation surrounding prime minister. When the security was less tight, the woman came out to speak, and yet Ngozi is advising her not to adhere to this instruction. So we will move from there, and I'd like to hand over the mic. Like I said before, please, if
Lawyer, both scenarios. It's the same lawyer.
yes,
I know somebody has suggested it before, but you didn't address it. Or maybe you addressed, maybe something happened, I didn't get it. But the point is,
no, maybe
it's the same lawyer.
we are
Can we
online
get the
sometimes.
same lawyer?
Yeah,
Sorry, sir.
sometimes you may not get everything, but Mr. Snow addressed that in detail, really.
Yes, I know. What I'm saying is, somebody suggested that we should get the lawyer to address Biafrans. So I think that is the starting point. Get this lawyer to address the text message. Did you actually exchange message with this woman? If yes, was that the text that you sent? Because the woman that at least the way she addressed our prime minister, the way she said it, that tone, that line of reasoning is not the same communication that was communicated on that text message. It's not the same person. That's for me. Because I've analyzed it word for word. You know, if I speak even could know that no, this is the person talking. There are key words. And the way she said it, and the way that text message was communicated, they are two different. So she needs to please, let's bring her. If you all can bring her to us, let her address this situation. Did you or did you not send that text message? If you did, was that the text message you sent? Yes. Okay. Now we all know. Okay, you sent that message. All right. And now it's the same message that you communicated in the first place. You are coming back to say this what our prime minister is saying. So Biafrans we know and now decide, to follow or fall in line or follow, you must bow. And then after we can now actually judge them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That
Can I
Choice,
say
just real
something,
quick,
University?
please. Biafrans,
stand by,
Biafrans are
David.
not
David
following
was not
anything. Biafrans are going to follow the law.
My
Biafrans will
charge.
continue to follow. I don't know.
Joseph, wait. Your staff is talking. Apologies. Sorry. Continue,
No,
sir.
sorry. I was just trying to make my brother Choice understand. Biafrans are not following anybody. We are following our law and we're following our government. You see, this government and this our law, the way we protect it, the way we respect it, is the way the rest of the world is going to respect. Should have that in mind. And we have started off well, and we should continue in that path. There is nothing like following anybody or following Ngozi. Nobody is going to ever follow Ngozi for any reason at all. She has there's no right to, there's no basis on which Ngozi can use to contest for any political position in Biafra as it stands today. There is nothing that can give Ngozi that legitimacy to contest for anything. As a matter of fact, left for me, let me not say, but left for me, Ngozi Araboze should stay in the dungeon until her next life. That alone, no.
There we go.
University.
Dr. David Nana, I don't know if you will give a privilege to Joseph. It's very important you continue, and Joseph will stand by for 2 minutes.
Sabotage is trying to destroy anything or whatever it is. She's not trying to. Success didn't give her access.
In Biafra